Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS Edtech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Nakamute. Ayun, nakamute ako. Alright. So as I was saying, thank you Tutor Match and Tutor Wilbur sa mababangis na intro na yan. So I agree guys. Again, kagaya na pala sinasabi, DepEd ETUlay is, or Edtech Unit ETUlay is really a great avenue for us teachers to reach out to learners out there, especially in this time of pandemic. So ayun, maraming salamat sa mga taong nakatutok sa atin ngayon. Live na live tayo sa ating Facebook page and the YouTube pages. Let me just share my slides. Ayun. So sabi ko nga, we are live, DepEd Edtech Unit Facebook page, DepEd Philippines at DepEd tayo. And same goes with YouTube, DepEd Edtech Unit and DepEd TV. So once again, it's Talk Tuesday with Sir DJ. So thank you very much for being with me once again this afternoon. So isa na namang very cool speech lesson or speech class with Sir DJ. Samahan niyo ako hanggang sa huli. And I hope you guys will learn something and have fun at the same time. Alright, so wag na nating patagalin. I want you guys to be very participative this afternoon. So marami akong mga questions sa inyo na I want answers and I want to hear your thoughts about it. Because as I have always said, speech class is a safe place. We are all in the same boat, in the boat of learning. At sama-sama tayong matututo ngayon. Here's my first question. I want to know you guys better. Lagi na lang ako, lagi na lang si Sir DJ ang nalalaman nyo. Now, tell me something about yourself. In this time, I want to know your pet peeve. What is your pet peeve? What triggers your inner incredible hook? Idol Sir DJ Santiago, Boss Hamil, hello. Shout out sa aking kapatid sa DepEd TV at sa DepEd ETUlay Edtech Unit. Lahat. Kapatid natin yan si Brother Tondo Boy, Hamil Carvajal. Okay, what is your pet peeve, people? What triggers your inner hook? What annoys you the most? Anong pinaka nakakainis para sa inyo? Type down in the comment section. Tapos babasahin natin yan. And let's try to see if talaga ngang nakakapikon yung pet peeve mo. Okay? What triggers your inner hook? Well, umpisahan ko na, no? Total, wala pa naman nag-comment. Ang pet peeve ni Sir DJ ay, ano nga ba nakakainis sa akin? Ano bang nakakapikon sa akin? Traffic, yan. Bad traffic, heavy traffic, yan ang pet peeve natin. Talaga namang nakakapikon Kapag, especially if you're in a rush, tapos traffic, damn, heavy traffic, wala na. Bad trip ka na agad sa daan. Boss Hamil Carvajal said, nonsense people. Yan, marami yan. Maraming ganyan, Boss Hamil. Yung mga tao na they're just there. Walang ibang maiambag sa usapan. Nonsense, right? And hindi lang sa usapan. Sometimes the way they think, the way they judge things, the way they make decisions, these could be really annoying, especially if these people are saying nonsense, blabbering nonsense. Especially kapag may argument. Yan, speaking of speech, pag may, siyempre, yung debate, super formal yun. No? Pero pag yung argument, na conversation na lang, tapos, let's say, nasagasaan natin yung ego ng isang taong yun, ad hominem, babatuhin ka ng something na wala namang kinalaman sa pinag-uusapan nyo. That's annoying. Tama, Boss Samil. Thank you, thank you. So comment down. Sabi kayo sa akin, ano pa ba nakakainis sa inyo? What is your pet peeve? Come on. Wag na mahiya. Ilan ba viewers natin? I don't know. Kung ilan man kayo, guys, type it down. Kahit maiksi lang. Hindi mo kailangan mahaba. Pet peeve. Nakaka-annoy, nakakainis sa atin. One more thing, nakakainis. Yung mga super simple lang pero nakakainis. First, I'm sure you guys can relate to it. Yung you left the house, you were going somewhere, you are sure that you locked the door. Well, pet peeves could be anything. Maraming bagay. I know a friend of mine na ang pet peeve niya ay magulong lugar. Yun. So, pag pumasok siya sa isang place at magulo, bad trip na agad. Some people say that one of their pet peeves is the fact that when people forget about them, sino ka nga ulit? Bad trip, right? Well, here's the thing. Here's another question. How do you feel when people mispronounce your name? Yeah. There are many instances where our names could be mispronounced, right? That's why minsan kung may if you can remember nung may face-to-face pa, when teachers start the class, they want to make sure that we want to make sure that we pronounce your names correctly. So binabasa namin, and then we will ask, did I say that right? Because sometimes when people's names are mispronounced, it could be very annoying, right? For example, si Sir DJ, kung kunyari pupunta kayo sa Starbucks, ganyan, right? Coffee shops where they write your name dun sa drink mo. My name is DJ, and sometimes nailalagay doon TJ or Tender Juicy, right? Minsan BJ, and you don't want to know what it means, So yun, parang what? Ang dali lang ng pangalan ko, and then na-mispronounce pa. But then that's okay. That's okay. We can't blame them. Kasi ilang beses mo lang naman sinabi mo yung pangalan mo sa kanila, once or twice. So if they mispronounce or misspelled your name, that's okay. Right? But sometimes, there are names na talagang pag na-mispronounce, masakit sa tenga. Right? Now, if you mispronounce your name, or if people mispronounce your name, sometimes you feel bad about it. The same thing happens with words. Sabi ni Hamil, sa akin, ox lang kasi minsan may factory accent ng speaker. Kaya di nila minsan ma-pronounce ng tama name natin. Exactly. Kaya dapat, mamaya, di-discuss ko yan sa inyo. So, good point, Boss Hamil, good point. Bernard Luis and Tony Ramirez, people who forget you and it will only they will only remember you when they have a favor. Whoa, that's heavy. Tama si Sir Bernard. Pet peeve yun. Siguro, nakakainis, no? Na parang yung mga taong kakalimutan ka for a certain period of time na matagal, and then bigla ka maalala if they need something. No? Tama yun. Nakaka-bad trip nga yun, Sir Bernard. Tama. Pet peeve. It's annoying. Lisa Pasamic, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon po, ma'am. So as I was saying, so yun nga, no, may mga tao na gano'n, parang maalala ka lang pag may kailangan sa'yo. Ooh, damn, ang hang. Thank you for that answer, Sir Bernard. Now, when people mispronounce your name, sabi ni Boss Emil, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. May mga tao talagang ibang pagtanggap sa mistakes. Well, here's the thing. The same goes with words. Yan. Kung na-miss nyo to, how should I say it? I'm sure you guys missed this. Yung talagang kino-correct natin ang commonly mispronounced words. So here's what we'll do. No? Parang yung mga words na yan, they have their own names. At pag na-mispronounce natin sila, it would mean something else or they would feel bad about it. Parang may feelings yung words. So this game is how should I say it? Samantha Blasi, good afternoon, watching from Liano Elementary School. Hi, Samantha. Good afternoon. I hope you're enjoying lesson. Nice. Hi, Claire. Kamusta, Claire Pascual? Ayan siya. Nanonood siya sa atin. So here we go. How should I say it? So here's the thing. I'll be showing you a word and 2 ways to pronounce it. And then you choose which way should we pronounce a certain word. So it could be a smiley face or a wink face. Okay? Are you ready? We've done this before. Maraming beses natin ginawa to. We're just doing it again. All right? But this time, different yung words. Here we go. Here's the first one. How do you pronounce this word? Okay? How do you pronounce this word? Very easy word that we always say. If write a smiley face if you think it should be pronounced as coat, and put a wink face rather if you think it's pronounced as quote. Is it coat or quote? Type it down. Tignan natin kung anong tama dyan. All right? NJ Mancabs, love it. All right, thank you po, NJ. Ana Marie Lerma watching from Sisters of Mary Immaculate School, City of San Pedro, Laguna. Hello, Ana Marie. Ayan. Si Boss Hamil, sumagot ng wink face. Samantha, smiley face. Wink, wink, wink. Smiley face, wink face. Catherine Valle, smiley face. Samantha Blasi, smiley face. Ayan, come on. Huwag kayong mahiya. Lagay niyo yung answer niyo, guys. Should it be a smiley face or a wink face? Is it quote or quote? Come on. Type it down. Ayan, may mga answers na tayo. Medyo hati. Hati na naman. Just like the usual. Kasi sabi ko nga, guys, no, there are words that we often say, pero little did we know that we are saying it in a not so good way. Okay? Wink, wink, wink face, smiley face, smiley face. Ayan. Ayan, may smiley face naman tayo. Okay. Marami nang sumagot, so I'll reveal the answer right now. The answer is, bam, actually, guys, it's a wink face. It should be pronounced as quote, not quote. Quote, iba yung sinasuot yun. Ganun, right? This one should be pronounced with a W. It should be quote, quote. If we are to put it in a sentence, it will go like this. To quote Tamer, there's too much bureaucracy. Ooh, another spicy statement. Again, it should be pronounced as quote, not quote. All right? But then again, kagaya na pala yung sinasabi, the most important thing about English language is to be able to be understood. Right? You need to be understood. So sometimes if our words are mispronounced, kagaya sabi ko kanina, if we say coat, parang damit. But if we say quote, we are saying the right word for that. Take note of that. Ulitin ko okay lang magkamali. Okay lang. We are in a safe place. We are all in the same boat. We are learning. Laban? Okay, let's go to the next one. It's quote, sabi ni Boss Hamil. Alice Keruz, good afternoon po, watching from Baliwag North Central School. Hello, ma'am. Bernard Luis, and then Ramirez. Hello sa inyo. Quote, quote, quote. Tama. All right. Here's the next word. Ayan. You often see this in books. What is the proper pronunciation of this word? Give me a smiley face if it is preface. Give me a wink face if it is preface. Huh? Tignan natin. Smiley face or wink face? Let's see. Preface or preface? Smiley face, wink face. Come on, answer it. Ayun, may sumagot na si Boss Hamil. Smiley face na naman. Come on, type it down. Wag na mahiya. Alam ko, nabasa nyo yan sa mga textbooks nyo back when you were in school. Preface or preface? Yeah. So, Terence Mark Toledo, tinadtad tayo ng smiley face with conviction. Boss Emil Carvajal, preface. Samantha Blasi, wink face, preface daw. Okay, come on. Ayan na, marami na sumasagot. Good. Thank you for your participation. Maraming salamat. At least may kausap ako. You know? Alright. Nakakatuwa lang, no? If you are to put a smiley or a wink face, ang dami sumasagot. Pag may tanong ako na kailangan ng itatype, ayaw sumagot. Well, that's okay. Thank you. Alright. Cringe ako sa nagsasabi ng preface. Preface? May sabing preface, man? Samantha, smiley face. Deitch, Dumapia, smiley face, smiley face. Bernard, Luis, Senente, Ramirez, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Alright. So marami namang tama. Okay? So the answer is yes. It should be pronounced as preface. Okay? Preface. May sumasagot ng ganun, man. Okay, tama natin. Itama natin yan. In a nice way, let's correct them in a very, very nice way. Okay, so the proper way of saying this is preface, not preface. Not preface. Preface. All right, so if we were to put it in a sentence, it would go like this. The book has a preface written by the author. Yon, ganon. And po, superintendent. The cringe is amazing in this one. Thank you, Boss Emil. Tama po tayo dyan. Okay. Next, how about this one? How do we pronounce this very, very common word? Give me a smiley face if it is species. Give me a wing face if it is species. Ayan. Estilio Valientos Canua dyan. Hello, Sir DJ, and good afternoon. Hello po, ma'am. Good afternoon. Remia Labing Puno Palma, wink face. Samantha Blasi, wink face. Larry John Sanchez Magada, smiley face. Ayan na, hati na naman po tayo. Hamil Kiambo Carvajal, smiley face. Come on, what is the answer here? Is it species or species? Species or species? Huh? Ayan. Larry John Sanchez Magada. I'm a science major, but now I'm confused. Tama, sir. Sometimes sir or ma'am or what? Tama, sometimes words are very confusing. Here's the thing about the English language. Not because you are exposed to the language for a really long time or for these words, unfamiliar words, for quite some time, that doesn't mean that you have the right pronunciation. Take it from me. Hindi porket lagi mo nakikita yan, lagi mo nababasa, yung sometimes you think out loud, nasasabi mo yan, hindi porket na-expose ka sa kanya, correct na yan. Sometimes we really have to look for the proper pronunciation. Ayan, smiley face, wink face, sabi ni Deitch Dumapias, wink face. Ana Marie Lerma, wink. Yes, Marcos, Ma'am Piodos po yan, si Estrillo Revaletos. Ma'am Piodos pala yan, hi ma'am. Good afternoon, sorry po. Ayun, sorry ma'am. Hindi ko kayo nakilala sa pangalan niyo. Species is really, ayan si Mami Piodos nga po. Smiley face, wink face, smiley face, wink, 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 smiley face. Okay. So, ayun na. Naganda, gulo-gulo na naman po tayo. Ano nga ba tama? Is it species or species? Ayan. Here is the answer, people of the Philippines. Bam! The correct pronunciation of this word is actually species. So wink face is the correct answer. So yon, species mga pre. Ako rin before, honestly. Back when I was in high school, akala ko species yan. Diba? Species yan. And one more thing. Minsan may mga nagsasabi na species. Wala pong singular ang word na to ha. It always has the S word. The S word. The S at the end. So species po siya palagi. Alright? Good one. If you have to put it in a sentence, it will go like this. The Philippines is rich in different plant species. Yan. Marami tayong plant species sa ating country, kaya napakaraming plantito at plantita na Pilipino. Yun. Which is good, which is nice. It means we have a love for nature. Yan. Perfect. Okay. Eto. We often say this. Mga TLE teachers out there or students who are taking what? HRM or hospitality management or what? How do we say this word? Should it be utensil or utensil? Ayan. Yung may underline dun sa presentation ko, nandun yung stress, ha? Is it utensil or utensil? Give me a smiley face if it is utensil. Give me a wink face if it is utensil. Ayun. Si Jonathan Malamang, hi kuya, nag-wink face siya. Ayun. Tama ako ha, sabi ni ma'am. Good thing po, ma'am. Marites, Padua, Alak, wink. Yan. Boss Emil, mali ako, yay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Safe place, man. Cool place. Ma'am Jennifer, good afternoon po. Hi, Ma'am Jennifer. Hello, DepEd TV people. Maraming salamat po. Maria de Dem Canaria. Mali ako. Well, it's okay po. People make mistakes. Ayan. So, Freddy, smiley face. Deitch, swink face. Ayan. Marites Padua, Alak, Smile, wink, Larry John, Sanchez Magada. I think it's Unine still. Unine still? I think it's a joke. Thank you po sa participation. Yan. Ana Marie Lerma, correct ako. Congratulations po. Tama. Uy, good afternoon po. Sabi ni Mary. Akala ko, uy, good afternoon po. Apelido pala niya yan. Mary Rochelle Ebite. Uy, hello po. Ayan. Smiley for now. Not sure. Smiley face, wink face. Good afternoon. Yan. Ayan na. Naghahati na naman tayo. Nagkakandalito-lito. Is it a smiley face or a wink face? Utensil or utensil? Here's the big reveal, people. The answer is, there you go. It's pronounced as utensil. Dibang social pakinggan. Utensil. That's wrong. It should be utensils. And so if you go to a restaurant, you have your utensils on your table. There you go. Okay? Tanda po natin yan, ha? Utensil, not utensil. Normally, kasi may mga narinig tayong utensil, right? Medyo nalilito tayo. Yan. Well, I believe, pag American pronunciation, it's utensil. Pero alam ko pag British, it's utensil. Medyo ganun. So either way, it's correct. Okay, but the most commonly accepted is utensil. All right. If we were to put it in a sentence, keep all kitchen surfaces and serving utensils clean, yon, so that we can avoid contamination and spread of bacteria. Amen. So all TLE teachers out there. All right. So sabi, yay, tama ako. Smiley face, smiley face. Yan, maraming napasaya ang ating utensils. Wag utensils, ha? Utensils tayo dyan. All right. Here's the next word. There you go. How do you pronounce this word? It's a heavy word, especially when we say it, when we direct this word to a person. It's a bad word. But let's try to see if we know how to pronounce it. Edgar Francisco, thank you, saying for Sir DJ. Thank you, sir. Okay. Give me a smiley face if it is pronounced as idiot. Give me a wink face if it is pronounced as Egypt. Okay. Idiot or Egypt? Which one? Okay. It's utensil for me. Okay. Oh, you know, my smiley face, idiot. Yeah, smiley face, idiot, idiot. Yeah, smiley face, smiley face. Sorry, sinasabi ko yung idiot pa ulit. Idiot ba or idiot? Is it idiot board or idiot board? Huh? Sabi ni Estrelio Valientes, si ma'am yan, si ma'am. Idiot daw, yan. Smiley face, laughing face. May laughing face ba? Mary Rochelle, thank you so much. Smiley face. Yan, marami na sumasagot ulit. Si Bernard, smiley face. Yan. Ano ba nga ba? Idiot nga ba or idiot? Nakakalito, no? May mga nag-wink face pa rin. May sumasagot ng idiot. Well, okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. That doesn't make you an idiot or idiot. So, ano nga ba? Dapat. Kasi, no, parang, it's so ironic naman pakinggan na ikaw, nagsasabi ka na, you're an idiot. Pero mali yung pronunciation mo pala. You're an idiot. Ganun. So the correct word or correct pronunciation of this word is a smiley face. Okay? This is pronounced as idiot. Okay? Hindi po idiot. Okay? Idiot. Yan, tama. Smiley face. Idiot. Yan, tama si Ma'am Jennifer. Idiot? Tinanong po. Okay. Tama po, ma'am. Good one. It's pronounced as idiot. Okay? So kung sa GIF natin. Man, do I sound like an idiot? Look at the way his tongue moved inside his mouth when he said the word idiot. And hindi idiot. Hindi niya pronounce as idiot. Ayan, idiot po yan. I'm not even certain in my own adjective. That's okay. We are all in the same boat. We are all learning. English is a living language. Every day there are words. Every year there are words added to the dictionary. So it's okay. But it would be a lot better if you can pronounce words correctly. Siyempre po. Yeah, if you have to put it in a sentence, do I sound like an idiot? Okay, if I say that way, no, you don't sound like an idiot. But if we say it this way, do I sound like an idiot? Yeah. Iba yung kwento. Right. Now, here's the thing I want you guys to remember. Let's not equate knowledge to English proficiency. Yun yung pala yung sinasabi sa inyo kanina. Hindi porket may na-mispronounce na word ng isang tao doesn't mean he's an idiot. Oh, hindi ganun yun. Alright? To mispronounce does not make you an idiot. To generalize will. What do I mean when I say to generalize will? Halimbawa, someone speaking, there's a speaker in front of you guys, in front of an audience, and then that guy mispronounced a word. Isipin mo, na-mispronounce yung words. Nick. Pause to, wala to. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not like that. Okay? O kaya, nag-generalize ka, sinabi mo, kunyari, me, I'm from Caloocan, or I'm from, kunyari, ako galing sa probinsya. And then, nag-mispronounce ako ng word. Kasi, ganun sa amin ganun sa probinsya, Sabihin mo ngayon, nag-mispronounce ng word, siguro ganyan kayo lahat. No, no, no. That's shallow thinking. If you think that way, if you think of English that way, then you are the idiot. All right? Sipin niyo na, hindi porket nag-mispronounce, bobo na. Malay mo, mas magaling pa siya sa isa-ibang bagay. Okay? Let's not generalize. Let's understand people who mispronounce. Instead of making fun of them, let's correct them in a very, very nice and subtle way. Okay? Now, shaming people for their mistakes is worse than throwing a punch to their face. Okay? Kapag pinaya mo yung tao because of their grammar error or yung, halimbawa, usually, nakita ko to sa Facebook, may mga double past tense, yung mali-mali yung past tense, di ba? Yung may page pa nga na ganun na ginawa para sa, I don't know the purpose of that page, but maybe to shame people who often make a mistake in the past tense area, right? So, let's not shame them. Let's not shame them. Sabi ko nga dito, it's worse than punching them in their faces. Because, pag sinapak mo yan, bruises heal. Pero yung shame na binigay mo sa kanya, dahil kinorek mo, or hindi, dahil hindi mo kinorek, dahil pinahiya mo siya sa pagkakamali niya, then that's an insult. It doesn't heal that easy. Medyo mataga. Alright? So, Estrella Revalentos, Kanua dyan. Agree po, lalo sa mga kagaya kong Bisaya. Pero magagaling mga Bisaya sa English. I agree to that. Okay? Hindi lang mga Bisaya, lahat ng Pilipino actually are good in English. Pero evidently, ang mga Bisaya may mga proof tayo dyan, living proof na talagang mahuhusay sila mag-English. Thank you po, ma'am, for that input. Now, let's face it, guys. Let's face it. The world is full of idiots. When I say this, the world is full of idiots. Sabi ko kanina, sino ba yung mga idiots? Yung mga nag-generalize, yung mga nag-judge ka ng mga pagkakamali mo. The world is full of people like that. The world's full of idiots, actually, who will judge you for a single mistake. Now, what are you going to do about it? Never let these kinds of people, or toxic people, or negative people, rent a space in your head. What are you going to do? Raise the rent and kick them out. Okay? When I say raise the rent and kick them out, I'm not talking literally tadyakan mo, no? What I'm saying here is, if they are renting a space in your head, make this head more valuable. Learn. Educate yourself better. And then when you are educated enough, when you have learned enough, then you kick them out of your life. Because, hey, every day I learn something, and that's a good thing. Right? Don't let these toxic people stay here. Kick them out. You don't need them. Now, are you ready to kick people out? Are you ready to kick this negative people out of your life? Are you ready to kick toxic people out of your life? Well, let's talk about it next time. Sir, you are a very admirable person. You also teach values in your lesson. You really have no right to insult any person, especially in public. Thank you. Anna Marie Lerma, maraming salamat. So, very heartwarming. Kala ko po may input po kayo, compliment po pala. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you po. I felt that. Tumagos. So, are you ready to kick people out? Now, I don't want you to answer this question. Why? Because I used this as an opening. Now, here's my actual question. How do you like my opening? Right? Yung mga ganong kabibigat na question. How do you like it? Is it effective? I think so. Because you guys are already putting in inputs. Right? May mga nagko-comment na. And I'm sure some of you guys, if you're not typing something, you're listening, maybe you guys are going like this, he's right. I really need to do that. Yeah, ganun na opening, guys. Now, let's discuss later. How does these openings works? Rather, how does these opening work in a certain speech? Okay. Now, was I able to grab your attention? right? I'm sure, yung kanina pa lang, yung tinanong ko kayo na, yung sinabi ko sa inyo na the world is full of idiots. I was able to grab your attention on that. Mamaya, tignan natin kung bakit ganun. How did that happen? Paano nangyari yan? Now, always remember this. An opening must always, always have a punch and point. When I say punch and point, it should always have a power and a purpose. Okay? If you are delivering a speech or if you are beginning a lesson, if you are trying to start to deliver something in front of a crowd, in front of your classmates, in front of your friends, in front of business associates or whatever, if you're trying to uh, give a business proposal, always remember that the opening must be powerful and purposeful. Okay? When I say powerful, kailangan yung maririnig nila, unang bigay mo pa lang, whoa, that's strong. Right? And aside from that, hindi lang siya basta pwedeng powerful lang. Okay? Kailangan meron ding purpose. For example, boxing. Boxing is a sport, right? Hindi lang siya basta violence. No? In boxing, when you throw a punch, it has to be strong and it has to be precise. Right? Hindi pwedeng strong lang pero walang direksyon. Hindi rin naman pwedeng may direksyon pero mahina. Right? Bakit? Walang impact pag ganun. But if you put them together, punch or the power and precision, bam, sure hit, sure score. Tatama sa kalaban. Hindi ko sinasabing audience ay kalaban. What I'm trying to say, I'm speaking symbolically, figuratively, right? What I'm trying to say here is when you deliver an opening for your speech, you should know how to hit them, how hard to hit them, and where to hit them, how to get there, how to grab their attention, how to hook them. All right? There are two very, very important parts of your speech, the introduction and the conclusion. Introduction is yung what we're going to discuss for this afternoon. Okay? Yung conclusion, next time. Okay? Bakit? An introduction, parang ano siya, parang there is a rule called uh, primacy and recency. Okay? When we say primacy, ito yung unang bigay, bam. Unang bigay, strong. Kasi introduction mo yan. So yung recency is the last part of your speech, which is, from the word itself, the most recent information that the listeners will take home with them. Okay, so that's introduction and conclusion. So dapat may punch and point. Parehas yan. Boss Emil Carvajal, sa retorika, panukatan ito ng kahusayan. Napakahalaga ng unang bitaw ng mga salita. Kailangan may power, may kabigagad. Ang panimula ang nasisilbing hook. Exactly, my friend. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hook, how to hook your audience, how to grab their attention. Okay? Sa conclusion, next time na yan. All right? If you deliver a speech, okay, one of the most common purpose of your speech is to persuade, to inspire, and to influence. And how are you going to do that? You can do that by making your intro or your introduction both engaging and compelling. Two words that are very common to us teacher broadcasters at DepEd TV. It should be engaging and compelling. Now, let's put this concept into an introduction. Bakit kailangan na ang intro ko or ang unang suntok ko sa audience, ang first punch, first blow, or first statements na ibibigay ko sa kanila, kailangan magkaroon ng ganitong quality. Ma'am Linis Cotto, tama po. Sa panimula, doon makukuha ang atensyon ng mga nakikinig. Just like what's happening right now. You guys are listening, you're putting in inputs. Thank you so much. So yun, bakit nga kailangan natin gawin yun? First, statistically speaking, there were many studies that show this result. The audience will judge you in the first 60 seconds of your speech. Kung ang speech mo ay tatagal ng 40 minutes, for example, parang ETUlay, yung first 60 seconds will determine if you are interesting or not, if you're boring or not. Okay? Okay, fascinating. Relate ang audience sa paksa. Exactly. Thank you, man. Thank you. And fascinating. Yun. Tama po yung mga inputs nyo. You guys are amazing. You know? Hindi lang ako nag-isip. You guys are thinking with me. You guys are putting in inputs. Better retention, better learning. Ayun. The audience will judge you in the first 60 seconds. Now, think of it this way. Your speech, the audience of your speech, the people who are going to listen to you, went to the venue to eat, to digest your information. Yan. Now, if they are just there to listen and to digest, tapos you're not that interesting, para mo lang silang binigyan ng chicha. O yan, mamulutan ka muna dyan. Right? But if you hook your audience, if you get their attention in the first 60 seconds of your speech, para mo silang binigyan ng all-you-can-eat buffet. Kain lang ng kain. They will receive and somehow give information to you. Okay? They will listen, hear, and digest what you're trying to tell them. The transfer will be very, very effective. Next, if the introduction is effective, you can set the tone. Okay? Kasi nga, the reason kung bakit natin kailangang i-grab ang attention nila is because we want the listeners, we want our audience to be engaged from beginning to end. So kaya, kailangan talaga siyang, yun ang purpose talaga. You can set the tone. Kapag umpisa pa lang, nakita na nila or narinig na ng audience mo na, hey, this guy is interesting, this guy is good, I like him. And dun pa lang, nakuha mo na yung attention niya, then it's going to be smooth sailing from there. Huwag ka lang magkakamali. Right? Number 3, you can introduce your topic. Tell them why they should listen. Okay? Kapag ka sa introduction mo, yung reason and purpose ng introduction mo to be very engaging is that's your chance to give them a hint of what's going to happen for this session, for the session that you have. Now, okay, pero pag sinabi kong you tell them why they should listen, hindi pwedeng sabihin diretsahan yun. Huwag sabihin, makinig kayo kasi ganito, kasi kasali sa test. No, that's a very bad way to introduce a topic. All right? Now, grab their attention, set them on fire, but not literally. Set them on fire meaning simulan mo yung, kasi meron na silang gasoline in their hearts. You just have to ignite it so that the fire of learning will be continuously burning from the beginning to the end of your speech. Ana Marie Lerma, if your audience is not responding or asking questions, you fail as a speaker. If you have hooked your audience, they will finish your session. Exactly. Tama po. Pag nawala na nagpa-participate, wala na nag-input, wala na nagtatanong or what, they're not interested anymore. That's as simple as that. Okay? Now, always remember that bad open is bad omen. Malas yan, man. That when you begin your speech, tapos umpisa pa lang, alam mo, diskumpiyado ka na sa una mong sinabi, mahirapan na mag-bounce back. Unless sobrang galing ka. Unless sobrang galing magsalita. You know, that's your springboard, yung opening mo. Okay? So here are the here are the bad intros that you should avoid. I'll be giving you, parang ito yung mga dapat mong hindi sabihin. Okay? Because a good intro requires both creativity and imagination. It requires time. Okay, to be honest, I'm sure that there are some teacher broadcasters listening out there, teachers in the field as well, na napapansin nyo na parang pinakamatagal kayo. I don't know kung ako lang, no? Pinakamatagal tayo, ako personally, sa paggawa ng lesson plan, sa pagsulat ng script, sa motivation, sa opening. Bakit? Kasi you want that to be very effective. Eh. Yun ang magde-determine kung magiging maganda ba yung buong lesson. Right? So here are the things you should avoid. Wag mo sasabihin na today I'm gonna talk about. That's very, very boring. Okay? Huwag niyo sabihin yan. Okay? Today I'm gonna talk about, today I'm gonna talk about the different climates of the country. Boring. Yun pa lang, pag narinig ng mga students mo, today I'm gonna talk about, that's the reason you're there. Right? Another thing, do not introduce your introduction. Yung taong ganun na parang, halimbawa, naisip niya, the moment he was writing the script, inisip niya may story ako i-share. Pero sabi niya, let me begin with a story. Right? Okay, sinabi niya, there was one time I heard this very beautiful story and I want to share it with you. Don't say that. Introduction na, wag mo na introduce. Go straight to the point. Okay? O kaya, pag may joke, my friend told me a funny joke yesterday and it goes like this. There was a man walking in the street. No, come on. Don't introduce your intro. And lastly, you don't say, before I begin, the moment you step on stage, na-introduce ka na ng MC, nagsimula ka na, don't say before I begin. That's okay. Diretsahin mo na, guys. If you watch yung mga introduction ng mga bagong phones, like dun kila Steve Jobs, hindi sila nagbibitaw ng mga ganyan. Kasi they value the audience's time. They value people's time. So they go straight to the point. Now, just like what Sir Hamil said, here are some speech hooks. Here are my suggested speech launchpads kung paano natin mapapaganda ang mga intro natin. Okay, please bear with me. I'm sorry, 5:58 na. Well, tuloy lang natin. And let's just continue again next time pag kinulang tayo sa oras. So speech hooks. The most common speech hook is the QQ. I call this the QQ. It stands for a question or a quotation. Usually, ito yung pinaka-common na ginagamit. Not just in speech, maybe even, minsan sa essays natin, ganyan. QQ, it's a good start. Thank you sa info sa DJ Kent Navarro. Thank you then, Kent. All right, let's continue. Now, the QQ, or the question or quotation, provides a brief intro to trigger audience thinking. Okay? Pag halimbawa, nagbigay ka ng introduction from William Shakespeare, or kung sino mang sikat na tao, the audience will then have parang appetizer ng lesson mo. Parang titikman nila ng konti. This is what's going to happen. And it will make them realize things, and then they will wait for the answer or the explanation throughout your presentation. So dapat, kung meron kang question sa beginning of your presentation, you have to answer it. Hindi mo lang, walang mo lang basta, don't leave it hanging. Kailangan ma-process mo rin yun. And the same goes with a quotation. Halimbawa, ganito kasi parang psychology sa audience. No? Parang halimbawa, sinabi mo, honesty is the best policy. Why did he say that? And then as the speech goes on, masasabi niya, kaya pala niya sinabi, honesty is the best policy. Now I get it. See? They are looking for clues. They are looking for explanation of why you said or you asked that question in the quotation a while ago. All right? Here's the next tip. Story or experience. As I've mentioned before, kagaya ng palagi ko sinasabi sa inyo sa ETUlay, people love to listen to other people's experiences. Ang mga audience natin, at tayo, para tayong gusto natin lagi nakikinig, ganun yung na-experience niya, siguro sa akin magiging effective din. But make sure that yung kanina, yung QQ at yung story or experience, they will always lead to your topic. Huwag ka lang magkwento dahil gusto mong magkwento at makuha yung attention nila. Make sure to have a seamless transition of your experience, of your story to your topic. Hindi lang basta nandun lang yan. Now, use the experience to lead the audiences to the concept. Okay? And not just that. Yung story na gagamitin mo or yung experience na i-share mo in the beginning should always be time-bound. Hindi pwedeng malaking part na ng speech mo yung nakain ng story mo. Na halos nahirapan ka nang nagkwento at the end. Nahirapan ka na ibigay yung konsepto sa end of the topic. That's a problem. Right? Next. So, meron tayong question, quotation, experience. Next is a shocking statement. Okay? Zap your audience. Kuryentehin mo sila. Para at that, parang mo sila para silang nag-stop yung heartbeat. So you need defibrillator. Clear. Boom. Pag nagawa mo yun, nakuha mo na attention nila. Why is a shocking statement very effective? Okay. If something that is unexpected was given to the audience at the beginning of a speech, parang, what? Why did he say that? What's wrong? For example. Kunyari, nagkaroon ako ng ETUlay session. Or, okay, nyari, nagkaroon ng face-to-face and someone is on stage and you guys are listening at the audience. And then sabi niya, I want to punch people in the face. That's a very unexpected statement coming from a speaker. And especially in a formal setup. Now, dun pa lang, nakuha niya na yung attention mo. Right? And why did he say that? And then just like what happened in the question or quotation, look for explanations. Your mind will be hungry for reasons why that person said that. Okay? Remember, we give a shocking statement, an unexpected statement, but it should always be appropriate. Meron tayong mga speakers na na-experience na ina-apply nila yung konsepto ng shocking statement at the beginning. But then again, sometimes their shocking statements are sometimes going off the road. Medyo inappropriate na. Meron akong speaker na narinig before, I'm not going to mention, syempre. At the beginning of his speech, nagmura siya. And, right? And then, nakuha niya yung attention namin. Nakuha niya. Definitely. Syempre, nagmura yung tao on stage in front of many people. But the question is it appropriate? Right? There are people who could be sensitive to that. Their audience, hindi lang isa yan. Right? So, yung unexpected moves, kailangan medyo, the same. Pasok pa rin sa norms, sa normal, right? Or shocking statements could be statistics as well. Halimbawa, sinabi natin sa beginning of my speech, kunyari, or anyone's delivery of a certain message, na sinabi dun na, did you know that women prefer red better more than black? Right? That's something that is shocking at the same time as statistics. O kaya, sinabi natin, did you know that men actually look at themselves in the mirror maybe 3 times more than women? Mas vain daw ang lalaki, mas tumitingin sa mirror pag dumaan sa sasakyan. Ooh, hawin ang buhok, papogi konti. Well, these could be shocking statements, but remember, kagaya ng question, quotation, and and yung last na sinabi ni Sir, experience and story, they should always be related to what you're going to deliver. Hindi pwedeng nilagay mo lang dyan para makakuha ng attention. Nope, big no-no. Always dapat pasok siya sa concept. Next, object or a demo. Okay, look at Steve Jobs here. He is showing to the audience how to use an iPad or the features of an iPad. Anong reaction ng audience? Whoa, because that's so cool, that's amazing, right? And a demo or an object in front of a stage, parang, syempre, even at people at the back, pag nakita nila, hey, I have an iPad here, people at the back will go like, oh, what's that? A little bit interested, right? Because they want to see, they want to witness something amazing that's going to happen on stage. And other than that, an object or a demonstration on stage can be used as a symbolism, For example, what are the things I have here? Let's say, here, pinakita ni Sir, Iron Man, okay? Now, I can use that as a way to begin my speech by using symbolisms. For example, I have one lesson where I talked about the pizza saver. Are you familiar with the pizza saver? Yung parang plastic na maliit na mesa sa ibabaw ng pizza. Right? Yung ganun, pizza saver. Yung bilog siya, tapos may apat na paa yata. Apat, anim, hindi ko alam, not sure. Right? So, that symbol, that thing na halos sinatapon lang natin when we order pizza, I use that as a way to symbolize reasoning. Okay? Yung top ng pizza saver, your central idea, yung legs, supporting details. Right? Ano ba purpose ng pizza saver? Para hindi dumikit yung karton dun sa pizza. Right? And the pizza saver, that's your main idea, the round one, and yung legs, your supporting details. They support how people will believe what you're trying to tell them. The central idea, right? Just like how we prevent the cardboard from sticking to our pizza, right? And objects or demos can also be used to emphasize key points, important points of your topic. Okay? So remember that. Pwede pala gumamit ng object sa stage? Yes. As long as it is, hindi naman ganun kahirap. Baka magdala ka ng refrigerator on stage. Well, if you can relate that to your topic, that's no problem. That's okay. Now, a very important thing, humor. How could we use humor in our topics? I'll leave you hanging for now. Hindi naman natin di-discuss to. We'll talk about it next time because, that's all the time we have for today. And as I end my presentation, I want to leave you with something from Zig Ziglar. He said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Just like our opening speeches, just like our opening spiels for our speeches. So always remember that. Hindi mo kailangan maging great. You have to start to be great. Okay? So I hope you guys learned a lot from our session today, this afternoon on Talk Tuesday. Maraming salamat sa mga nag-participate sa ating comment section sa Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I hope you guys learned. And as I always say, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Keep safe. Ciao. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening. See you next time.